Hello everybody and welcome back to the GCU Dynasty here on March Madness Legacy. We are back for WAC Vegas round 2, as in the first round we took down the 7 seed Southern Utah. So now today we have a date with Seattle U. Luckily for us, they beat CBU, who caused a crash last season in round 2 and forced a loss for us. But the bad news is Seattle beat them. Seattle is a team who we've seen here in the previous couple of episodes of the Dynasty. We lost to them by a lot once. I think we lost by 20. The other game we were down by 16, and then we came back and ended up winning that game. So the difference, though, today is I will not be playing. So this is a very tough team, neutral site court. It's going to be a lot of fun. The Lopes currently sit on the bubble. So if we lose this game, we're going to have to wait and hope our name is called. Because of our stellar non-conference. We are 22-10 though, and we are in the WAC, so there's definitely a chance they leave us out and force us into the NIT or something. So we want to win the conference. We want to make the NCAA Tournament. So let's see what happens. Let's get on into this game. Now remember, we are not playing this game. We are going to be watching it like we have the last couple of episodes. We will be in our purples today, and then we'll have them be in their whites. So here we go. Seattle Redhawks, Grand Canyon Antelopes, they split the series. A bit worried about our substitutions being like Manju Moonman and Martin Black pretty exclusively. So let's hope that the starters can win this game for us. Gonna be a fun one. A lot on the line. Can the Lopes get it done? It's so stressful watching instead of playing. I much rather play, but I think it's more fun to watch. Because I can't cheese it. I can't even find anything really to cheese, but I ended up beating Duke, so who knows. Craig Scotland, our big player. John Christophilus, that dude is a beast. We got to watch out for him in the small forward. All right, can the Lopes get it done? Chad Barber on the floor. Rylan Warrenberg, Craig Scotland, Husky Boyle, and we're off here in round 2 of WAC Vegas. Seattle will start with the ball, dribbles to the corner. Very interesting. Seattle has killed us in the first half in both matchup. They'll start out with a fadeaway 2, and they hit it. These guys are great at shooting, so Husky Boyle will start with the ball. We're running a play here. Chad Barber, he's open. Are you going to pass it? Remember, these guys run a zone, so it's pretty tough to beat the zone here. Passing that to Rylan. He hits a 3, and he misses it. So going the other way, they're trying to go out in transition, and they force a foul on Chad Barber. Already not a great start here for the Lopes. Vaja Panza. What a name. Panza. All right, he hits the first free throw. Come on, Lopes. We don't want to get down by a bunch. All right, he hits both. Already a 4-point deficit. That's okay. We dominated Southern Utah, so that game was a lot closer than the 10-point victory. Or a lot less close, I guess. And a bad pass there from Wireland, and missed by Beavers, but cleaned up by Craig Scotland. And that's something to watch. We might have to end up making Rex Beavers a bench player. He was 0 for 5 in the first game. He's 0 for 1 in this one. So we got to keep an eye on Beavers' performance here tonight. And a block by Warrenberg. What a play. We're going the other way. Warrenberg doing it all on defense and offense, of course. Gets inside to Beavers, and he hits his first field goal of the tournament. 4-4. What a response. This one's going to be a barn burner. A slobber knocker, if you will. Chad Barber in the corner, one-on-one. Looks like they feed inside. Missed the layup. It was a great feed. Warrenberg comes up the court, random spin move, the aura. Chad Barber's all alone. He could. No, he doesn't shoot it there. Just waiting. Pass it to Husky inside. That's cleaned up by Warrenberg. The fadeaway three. Caught by Craig and inside. Craig Scotland, 2 offensive rebounds already, and he'll go to the line. Let's go. Craig Scotland, he's going to need to have a big game because they didn't really want to play Uncle Boozer, and that one rattles in. Craig Scotland has probably been the MVP of this team in conference tournament. He didn't really play all that well in non-conference, and now his averages are insane. 6-4, a 6-0 run here as we're going to be full court pressing. All right, I like the change up. It'd be nice if he actually stopped him, and he hits an easy too. That was the worst defense I've ever seen. Here comes Warrenberg. Pass to Chad Barber. He wants to feed it inside, but he doesn't get it. Warrenberg down to Beavers. And Beavers, nice bounce pass to Barber, and he can't hit it home. What a feed from Beavers. I wasn't really trusting his cooking as they'll take a 2, and that's a miss. And it's a cleaned up, an easy 2. That's Christophilus. We cannot let him do that to us. All right, Husky Boyle yet to take a shot. There's 2 men on him here. Looks like he might be trying to get that down to Craig Scotland. They'll reset. 20 seconds on the play clock. A 3 from Barber, and it rattles out. Shooting has not been great so far for the Lopes. We got to clean it up. 3 minutes gone here in the first half. And that's an easy 2. They're hitting their mid-range with ease. Here comes Warrenberg. Oh, bad pass by Boyle. It's a turnover. They're going the other way, trying to go out in transition, and they dunk it. An 8-0 run after our 6-0 run, and they are up by 6 now. Husky Boyle having trouble. Inside, Craig Scotland. He'll hit a 2. Already 6 points for Craig. So they'll reset now on defense. Can we find some good defense here? Looks like we're playing zone as well. Maybe not. Maybe more man-to-man here. That's a corner 3, and they hit it! 7 points for none. A 7-point lead. Not what you want to see here. Once again, Lopes falling behind to Seattle early. And another missed shot. Lopes not hitting their shots here. A fadeaway 3 rattles out. They're going out in transition. There goes Boyle. He drives inside, gets a 2, and it doesn't hit home, but he'll go to the line. So 4 minutes in, kind of the same story of the first 2 matchups. As Wild Goose and Manjube check in. So they're going to keep Husky at the 3. Manjube will go to the 4. Boyle hits his first. Husky Boyle, the star of the season pretty much. The breakout player at least. There it is, 15-10. Oh, are they going to call a charge? I think so. All right, Warrenberg forces a turnover. That's huge. What a play by Warrenberg on the defensive end. Wow, and not even Wild Goose must have some beef there with Warrenberg. He was right there, and he passed it to Manjube, and Craig Scotland hits another 2. So it's a 3-point game now. 15-12. This is going to be a really, really interesting finish. And this is a starting 5 I actually kind of like here. Got Wild Goose at the 2. You've got Manjube at the 4. He's really athletic. Warrenberg has the ball inside to Husky. Feed to Shaquille, and he can't hit the 2. Outside of Craig Scotland, we are not hitting any mid-range shot whatsoever. As that's going to be a quick 3. That's off the back of the rim. We're going the other way. Warrenberg taking it up pretty quickly. Manju takes a popping shot, and he misses it. Man, not shooting well at all. 15-12. Trying to feed inside. Nice steal from Husky Boyle. Cleaned up by Wild Goose. They'll move it up to Manjube. Manjube getting doubled. Finds the other side. Wild Goose making some moves. Warrenberg in the corner. A three, and he misses it. Don't know why you take the contested three there, Warrenberg. So neither team is hit really in the last minute and a half. That's a contested shot, and that's a tough one. Big shot there from Panza. They re-extend the lead to 5. The Lopes are struggling here from the field. A three from Wild Goose. It's on Brandon. Oh, it doesn't go in. We're shooting 27%. 17-12. We're hanging in there at least. And that one's in. Oh, man. Leads to 8 now. Lopes got to figure out their shooting. And that's going to be a turnover from Wild Goose. Trying to find the baseline. Steps out of bounds. Here comes Seattle. Up 8. Playing very well today. Inside the lane, and they get home. The lead is now 10. The Lopes are getting cooked. 22-12, and that's a turnover from Warrenberg. Not even trying here. This is getting ugly. And that's another hot shot. They're shooting 67%. It's a 12-point lead. Remember, the first 2 matchups, we've gotten smoked by Seattle in the first half. Down 16 in both games. So very similar start, unfortunately, in every single one of these games. AJ Flanagan's got to figure this out. Otherwise, we're going to have to wait on the bubble to see what happens with the Lopes. No way we don't win the WAC 2 years in a row. Come on. Please, guys. Please. I'm on my knees. Remember, we have to watch the full timeout. So maybe getting some fresh legs in there. I don't know. Probably need Chad Barber back in. All right, Lopes have the ball, down 12. Shaquille, Chad Barber's in, Chuck Valverde's in. Manju with a three, he hits it. Remember in the game where we came back versus Seattle, he had 10 points in a row for the Lopes. All right, down Valverde, and all right, we get it back. I hate Valverde being on the floor. We might need to cut Valverde here. Or change his position or something. Craig Scotland definitely has been the player of the game for us, and the only guy really shooting well. As we get 3 subs. Martin Black coming right back out. But they keep Valverde in there. Warrenberg back in, and they call a foul. Warrenberg goes to the line. It was a weird shot there. Double covered, of course, but they foul him. So it'll be 2 free throws. There we go. Craig Scotland back in. Get Valverde out of there. So Warrenberg, can he drain these? Yes, he can. I believe he led the team in points in the last game versus Southern Utah. I think he had 19, if I remember right. All right, so a quick 5 points here. It's 24-17. Down by 7. Drives in the lane, and that is another foul on Barber and an and one. Oh, my. 3-point play opportunity. Seattle cannot miss. Barber once again checks out. His second foul. Harris Dawson has not missed a free throw all year. Oh, dear. So back to a 10-point lead, 4 minutes left. Husky Boyle a quick 2, not very good of a shot. Barely hit the rim. Seattle kind of dominating us here, and they'll go back to the line. You cannot give up the drive in the paint. They're either going to get an easy 2 or to the line every time. There's Christopoulos, 17 points a game. The Lopes have to wake up here. So if we do end up losing, we'll watch Selection Sunday in this video. See if we make it or if we make the NIT or something. So stick around after if we lose. All right, feeding it up to Warrenberg. Oh, look at the speed. He went right around the defender. An easy 2 in transition. That's what we want to see. Lead is 9. A quick corner 3. Rims out. You can't give up those kind of shots, though. They'll hit those all day long. Beavers now trying to get to the rack. He tips it in. He gets his own rebound, and he puts it home. I threatened to bench him, and he starts playing insane. I've never seen that attempt at a tip-in. That was crazy. That almost hit the shot clock. All right, 3 minutes left, down by 7. They'll reset. They try to feed it inside. It's stripped by Beavers. We're going the other way. Wild Goose, the 3, hits it. It's a 4-point game. Incredible job here from the Lopes. They'll try and take a 2. They get it. And here come the Lopes. We're starting to heat up. Husky Boyle trying to find Beavers. Tries to feed it inside to Warrenberg. That's a turnover for Husky Boyle. Our defense hasn't been stellar, but we get that one. Not a great shot. Husky now. He's going to drive down the lane. The hezzy and the layup. He opened the door and slammed it home. 4-point deficit for the Lopes. Inside, another 2, and man, they're just too easy right now. The defense not been stellar here for the Lopes today. Wild Goose now off the bench. He gets his own pass for the 2, and he cleans it up. All right, we're starting to hit our shots now. That's encouraging. Under 2 minutes left in the first half. And oh, what a 3 ball. Back to 7. Every time the Lopes get close. Husky. Felt like he might be able to get a 2. Oh, the jump step. And Scotland cleans it up. No foul. But a great job by Husky jump stepping into the paint. These are some tough points here. Scotland has a third of them. Great job from the Lopes here, not giving up. 35-30. Seattle ball. Minute 15 left in this first half. They have Martin Black at the 4. Oh, dear. Subs are wild. Wild Goose. Oh, it's another 3. They just can't hit miss. 38-30. And, oh, man. He almost stepped out. And Chuck Valverde hits a nice little 2 ball. We'll take that. Don't let him shoot a 3, guys. Come on. Stop slacking off. Inside. Manjube gives up an easy 2. Ay, ay, ay. 30 seconds left. Shot clock is off. They're very close, at least. Not sure what Wild Goose trying to do here. A 3 from Manjube, and that's off the mark. Don't like that shot selection. But that's out of bounds. It's a turnover for Seattle. The Lopes will get it right back. But Seattle all year long against us has done whatever they want inside. And that's been the problem. All right, 16 seconds. A 3-ball from Manjube. He hits it. Oh! Manjube Moonman with the moon ball. We're down by 5. Just play some defense now. They're driving in and off the rim. Gets the rebound and it will not count. He was late on the shot. It will stay at 5. So at the break, 40-35 is the lead for Seattle. A trip to the WAC championship on the line. Oh man, what a game. Down by as many as I think 12 in this one. So a better start here for the Lopes than the previous matchups. We're doing what we want. We just can't. These guys need to stop hitting all their shots. All right, down by 5. We'll start with the ball. Scotland, the leader. Husky Boyle to the corner. Inside to Warrenberg. He knocks it down. Warrenberg has not been shooting well today. He hits that one. Down by 3. Things are starting to heat up now. Chad Barber back in. He sat most of the half with the 2 fouls. We're going to get a jump ball there. Husky Boyle with a heads-up play. Possession arrow was with Seattle, so the Lopes will get the next jump ball. Corner 3, and that's off the back of the rim. Nice rebound from Scotland. Gives it to Husky. Brings it up the court. Warrenberg, oh, he tries an alley-oop to Beavers. They missed. Don't really like that effort there. I like the effort in transition, but just pass the ball. And that's tipped away, but they get it back. Corner 3, and it hits. No, rims out. I thought for sure that was going in. So 3-point lead for Seattle. Chad Barber, he hasn't really done much today, but he hits a fadeaway 3 to tie the game. This year we're 4-5 when trailing at the half. It's a tie game already. One of those wins was against Seattle. We were losing at half. They get the lead right back. We haven't led this game since very early on. Since I believe it was 6-4. Chad Barber, bang! Another 2. He was sitting on the bench plotting. The Yams head coach cooking tonight. Solo up top, Panza versus Warrenberg. Pass, another corner 3, and this time it hits. So every time we get close to taking the lead, Seattle hits a big one. Husky, he hasn't been taking those 3s today. He was draining them against Southern Utah. He turns it over here, trying to get it inside. Now transition play, they'll head back to the line. Beavers gets another foul. So they'll re-extend it here. Brody Nunn, 76%. See if he misses one here. Nope, right down the middle. Second free throw. This one's off the mark. All right, good foul by Beavers. Husky Boyle will bring it up. Warrenberg now. Haven't seen Scotland do anything in this half. See if we can get it back to him here. Pass the ball, Warrenberg. Trying to get to Husky. It's blocked inside. Seattle gets it back. 4-point lead. Couple of turnovers here in a row here for the Lopes without a shot. Trying to drive in. Another corner 3, and this one's off the mark. Warrenberg gets the rebound. Husky with a three. He heard me on the sideline and he drains it. Tired of turning the ball over, he just drains it himself. 9 minutes left, we're down 1. Another corner three. Dude! That's all they're shooting here in the second half. It's like 5 corner three attempts in a row. Husky now. Passes it inside Scotland. Pass out. It's Husky again. He misses. Back to 4 points. Seattle's going the other way. Chance to extend it further. Lopes got to play some defense here. And that's an easy 2-pointer. Our inside defense is abysmal. Husky double teamed. Got to pass it. Warren Bird to Chad Barber. Open three, and it rims in. The little bit of the swirly here to now go down by 3. The Lopes are fighting. Still have not led since the early minutes. But we're hanging in there. Inside. Oh, it's stripped. And they somehow get the loose ball. Inside now, and they can't finish it. He gets the offensive rebound. Still can't finish. Seattle had so many chances there. So now Husky for 2. Bang! Down 1. 51-50. No defense being played by either team. Inside, an easy 2-pointer. Oh, I'm sick. These backdoor cuts have killed us in every single one of these matchups. Chad, he hits an easy 2. He's heating up here in the second half. I'm glad to see even my CPU team struggling with defending these guys. These guys are insane. No matter what happens, props to Seattle U, man. They've been crazy good this year. After starting 3-10 in non-conference. Husky inside. Oh, the spin. Oh, my God. The spin move reverse layup from Husky Boyle. He's doing trick shots in WAC Vegas. Something you see from Dude Perfect, and they hit another 3. My God. It's impossible to play defense against these guys. They're scoring at will. Warrenberg inside to Scotland. His first points of the half. Maybe. No, he misses 2. We just cannot miss these points, man. The easy buckets. Because they're not missing theirs. Oh, my Lanta. 60-54. 6 minutes left. What a game this has been. No stoppages. No really, haven't had it really any, subs, and that's a nice feed to Warrenberg. Finally, we get one of those to work. He's out of bounds. That's a turnover. No spatial awareness here for Seattle. Second time that's happened. And the refs took a second to call it, so we get mass subs here. 4 guys coming off, everybody but Warrenberg. All right, here we go. Down by 4. Who's going to make the play to send us to the WAC championship? Martin Black inside. He hits the 2. The Lopes are still down. Inside and off the front of the rim. No, Manjube. Ah! Come on. Jamori Finkley coming in. The freshman getting some minutes. Down by 2 for the Lopes. 5.5 left. Jamori Finkley. True freshman shooting guard. The 3 in his face. He hits it. A cold shot there. Back to 5. Jamori has the ball. He's holding it. Tries to feed inside, and it's a turnover. Get this guy off the court. What was that? Under 5 minutes now. They're back up 5. Corner 3 on Martin Black. It's off, and Valverde, dude. We are so small right now. We need subs desperately. Come on, guys. Who thought this small ball was working? Manjub's the tallest guy in the court. And no tall guys come in. I'm sick. Luckily, his free throw percentage not very good. 63-58. And he hits it. Brother. Second shot, and he hits both. Back to 7. Lopes need to play some inspired ball here. Wild Goose goes out of bounds. Throws it to Chuck, and Chuck hits a 2. Big fuck Chuck, playing well today. 4.5 minutes left. Season on the line for the Lopes. The 3, and they hit it! Back to 8. These guys can't miss. And a bad attempt there from Warrenberg. All sorts of traffic there. And that one's tipped. All right, nice turnover. Shaquille Wild Goose, active hands. Inside, Martin Black with the 2. Love the transition game there. Down 6. Still time for the Lopes. We've not led in this second half. We've tied it a few times, but that 3's off the mark. Manjube trying to drive. He's getting doubled, and he turns it over. You fuckstick. Come on, please. Please. Someone bail us out. Inside. Great offense, and it's off the mark. We're going the other way. Shaquille Wild Goose. Manjube. He's going to pop a 3, isn't he? Inside, the 3 for Manjube. He's off the mark. Warrenberg, the offensive rebound and the putback. No one saw him coming. We are out-rebounding them today. Down 4. Big fuck Chuck. Come on, dude. Play some defense. 6-point game. The 2, and that goes home. It's 4 points. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Come on, Lopes. No corner 3, please. They're just going to hold the ball, it seems. Inside. Quick 2, blocked by Martin Black. We're going the other way. The 3 from Manjube. Oh, my God. It's a 1-point game for the Lopes. The 2, and they hit it and 1. Oh, get Chuck off the court. Get Craig back in, or Uncle Booze, or anybody. The and 1, I'm sick. Starters all coming back in. Warrenberg off the court. Warrenberg is not in, I don't think. You know, it's just Shaquille and Chad. 4-point game now. Sickening. Manjube just hit an insane 3-ball, along with the Martin Black block. Husky Boyle has the ball now. 2 minutes left, down 4. We cannot miss these possessions. I think that's a 2. Oh, Rex Beavers, offensive rebound! 2-point game, minute 40 left. The 2, and it's off the mark. Lopes can tie it here. Take your time. Warrenberg not in the game. Shaquille Wild Goose. A 3-ball off the mark. What are you doing? 90 seconds left. We got to play defense. Inside, inside. Beavers off the mark. Husky has the ball. Come on, guys. Wild Goose has it. Barber, the 3. Oh my God! 2 chances at the lead and the Lopes miss. 73-71, no fouling yet. We gotta play defense. Gotta play some defense. A minute left. Come on. The 3 ball, it's deep and they hit it! It's now 5, we gotta go fast. We call a timeout. Incredible game so far here. Seattle and GCU going back and forth. We had our chances there late. Now we gotta play ball. We gotta get a 3, a quick stop. And then probably play the foul game. Come on, AJ Flanagan, coach the troops up. We do not want to wait for the bubble to see if we make the tournament. It is not what we want. Our last season, we were the 5 seed. We beat Cornell, lost to UNC. We want to win the WAC. We want to get out of the WAC. That's why we want to win it. Remember, we have to watch these full timeouts. Oh, man. Come on, AJ Flanagan. Draw something nice up. Warrenburg back in the game. We need a quick 2. Or a quick 3. Something quick. And it's almost a turnover. Husky for 3. Off the mark. Caught by Scotland in. It's a 3-point game. We can just play defense. That's not how we drew it up at all. But we made it work. 3 points. 76-73. The deep 3. And Seattle hits it. Lethal. Unconscious. Their shooting has been incredible. And AJ Flanagan's like, all right, guys, we can't beat that. What a shot from Seattle. It's taking everything in us. Everything in us to even be close in this game. Seattle just has our number, unfortunately, this year. They just match up really well with us, I think. All right, come on, boys. We need a quick 2, and then we got to play, or a quick 3. It's a 6-point game. 3s only. We need a 3. We need to foul. And hope they miss their free throws. Not a great, it's not a great spot to be in here for the Lopes. What a game it's been, but it looks like we're going to be leaving WAC Vegas in round 2, 2 years in a row. Come on, what the heck? How long are these timeouts? There we go. All right, here we go. 34.5 seconds. Chad Barber, you got to take a 3. What are you waiting for? Oh, my God! What the fuck are you doing, Chad? What was that? I just waited 4 minutes in a timeout for that? Brother. Our NCAA tournament hopes might have just been dashed because Chad Barber. Terrible. All right, now we got to hope. And they miss. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Come on, miss the and in 1. Miss the 1 and 1, please. He missed it. Going the other way. Bro, stop calling timeouts. Can I can't skip the timeout. This is crazy. All right, then. We got to watch it. Come on, guys. Down 6. It's getting grim here. Cannot believe Chad Barber threw that away. Buddy, he's not had a great game. Look at that haircut for Manjube. Oh, buddy, what is that? Ugh. He's got like a reverse receding hairline from the back. I've never seen that before. All right, AJ, come on. Come on, boys. At least make it close. At least give us a 3 here. Let us play some foul ball. Man, these timeouts are brutal. Why? I'm all for realism, but come on. Let me skip the timeout. All right, Warrenberg. Somebody. You need a quick 3 here. Husky for 3, and off the mark. Beavers gets it, and he's going to get an easy 2. No, he missed. That's game. So there it is. Seattle's going to win it here. 79-73. He hits that one. Boozer checks in to get some playing time along with Slade Roden here. Is Roden going to get himself a point? No. Sheesh. So there it is. Seattle will move on to WAC Vegas Championship. And the Lopes for the second year lose in round 2. The 3 seed upsets the 2 seed. We played them twice this year. They were so good. We just couldn't hit our shots. We couldn't play defense. So, great job for Seattle. I hope they end up winning the WAC and making the championship game. Or, I mean, making the tournament. And now we gotta wait and hope our name is called here for the Lopes. Oh my. Alright, so let's check our stats. I know they weren't very good. Tough loss here for the Lopes in year 2. So for the Antelopes, 12 for Scotland, 11 for Boyle. Barber ended up with 10, Warrenberg, Manjube. Like, we had a lot of scoring. Almost a double-double for Craig. 8 assists for Warrenberg. 2 of 2, 2 of 2, 5 of 8, 4 of 8. So it's not like anybody just shot horribly. I mean, Husky Boyle, not the best. I feel like we played well on the offensive side for the most part. We could have hit more threes. But the defense is what is the problem. If you look at the team stats the entire game, we out-rebounded them. But the assists, we had way more turnovers. They beat us in free throws. Field goal percentage, 59%. And that's the difference, probably the three-point percentage. Tough game here for the Lopes. All right, so now we got to wait and see. Sim to the next day. Do the Lopes make the NCAA Tournament? We're going to sim up to the 12th here. Because I like seeing the tournament. So Seattle did win against SFA 78-71. So Seattle will be in the tournament. I want to see if there's any low seeds that won a conference tournament. So ETSU, VCU, the 1 seed. Duke beat Syracuse. Atlantic Sun, the 2 seed. We had an 8 seed make a run. Lipscomb went down early. Wisconsin wins the Big Ten as a 4 seed. That's interesting. Nebraska went down to Michigan. So now that we're out of year 1, we'll start seeing more upsets as Kansas wins the Big 12. Villanova wins the Big East as a 9 seed. What a run. So that's a bid stealer. So that shrinks the bubble, surely. Villanova's a 9 seed in the Big East. Definitely wasn't making the tournament. So that's a big-time hit for them. NAU, a 5 seed here in the Big South. The 5 seed in the Colonial. Conference USA avoids, so some very low seeds winning some games. Here in the Metro Atlantic, the 5 seed. Toledo, the MEAC. Mountain West, San Diego State wins it. So big lack of 1 seeds. A 5 seed here. There it is. SIUE. That's the team that made it in real life. Edwardsville. Pac-10, it was UCLA. Patriot League. Tennessee wins the SEC over Auburn. It's exactly like real life, isn't it? The American goes to, looks like, Wichita State, the 4 seed. All right, so all these teams are making the tournament. St. Mary's beats Gonzaga. All right, so I think Villanova was kind of the craziest team to win a conference tournament. I want to see how crazy that actually is. Where is the Big East? So you had Marquette was the 1 seed, and where is Villanova? Okay, so they were the 9 seed because they played bad in conference, but they probably were in the field anyways. They're number 15 in the country, so all right, so maybe that's not too crazy of a game. They just sucked in conference play. All right, here we go. Let's see. Start the NCAA tournament. Are we in the field? Grand Canyon on the bubble. Not like this, please. I don't want to be on the bubble. I've never been on the bubble in this game. This is awesome. This is the first time I've been on this list. So here we go. Your 4 seed, or your 4 number 1 seeds. Arizona, UCLA. So top 2 are Pac-10 teams. Houston are defending champs, and Tennessee, the SEC champ. All right, the first region, Arizona. I don't see us. I'm just looking at everything. And I want to see where Seattle is, too, because we want to keep track of our conference, of course. All right, Midwest, UCLA, number 1 seed. All right, UNC is a 5 seed this year instead of a 4. Gonzaga's an 11. I don't see us. The East region. I don't see us. Oh no, it comes down to the very last one, and I don't see Seattle either. Oh no, not like this. Tennessee. Seattle's a 13 seed. And we are not in the tournament. Oh! So our win over Houston, or our win over Nebraska, and our win over Duke don't seem to matter, even though Duke won the ACC. That sucks. Yep, no 2 bids for us. The Colonial and the Missouri Valley get bids. Missing in action. Possible sleepers. Hello, NIT. GCU, we're going to the NIT. No, what a failure of a year. Oh, it didn't work out for us this year. That's so painful. Oh, I'm so sad. All right, so, oh, wait, we got to go look at our bracket now. We got to see our, all right, so we know the tournament. We're in the NIT. We are a 1 seed here. So there's 2 sides to, it's a 32-team bracket, I believe. So there's 4 quadrants, each 1 through 8. So, is that Stony Brook? All right, so there are some good teams here, of course. So it looks like we were the first, or maybe the second team out. That stings, dude. And we play South Dakota State first. We play the winner of Dayton and BU. Not sure who BU is. There's a lot of BUs here. Furman made the title last year in the NIT. They lost to Seton Hall. All right, you know what? We're happy to be here. We're happy to be in the NIT. Is it possible for me to look at, like, the tournament watch? No, it's not there anymore. All right, well, let's look at the awards here. National Player of the Year is Jonas Adu. How about the WAC? It is Kobe Williamson, of course. Craig Scotland got number 3. Husky Boyle down here. I love the snapshots of the players. That's kind of cool. Okay. All-Americans here in the WAC. First team, we get no first-teamers. So just not a very good year for us. Second-teamers, we don't get anybody. Third-teamers, all-defensive team? No. This is a travesty. Freshmen, though? Okay, we got 4 freshmen here making the squad. So we're a really young team, of course. Jamori Finkley making the second team. So 22 and 11 individual awards. We got the WAC. Let's see, Kobe Williamson, Player of the Year, of course. Coach of the Year, they give it to AJ Flanagan, even though kind of a rough year for us. Defensive Player of the Year, Shamar Wilson. Chad Barber, Freshman of the Year. Let me just look at, before we head out of here, the NCAA. I cannot believe it. Tough year for the Lopes. So that will do it, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching. In the next episode, we'll begin our journey in the NIT against South Dakota State against the Jackrabbits.